All right, let's go over the runes, the new runes in this shiznit. We'll start with druid runes. Eclipse. Basically, when you hit a wrath, it'll increase your next
Who wants to sauce my
starfire.
face,
If you hit a
boys?
starfire, it'll increase
First
your next
come,
wrath, stacking up
first
to 4 times.
serve.
It's a classic talent. I think it's good. I think it's a fun talent. You know, it lets you use more abilities. I think it's good. That's cool. Tiger's Free increases the damage you deal by 15%, so an actual percentage increase to DPS, and gives you 60 energy, which is basically retail Tiger's Free, which is actually really good. It's really good. Both these are pretty cool. I think these are really cool. I think the Feral one is more enticing to me, but I think I'll probably be a Boomkin for Raid because I think it'll be more fun. But that Feral one is really good. The Paladin one, Sheath of Light, dealing damage with melee attacks, increase your spell damage equivalent to 30% of your attack power for 1 minute. All right, yeah, so I mean, they can heal and stuff and do like Paladin things, cool. Guarded by Light, each time you hit a target with your melee weapon, you gain 5% of your maximum mana every 3 seconds, but the amount healed by Flash of Light. Oh, so basically big mana regeneration stuff. Okay, Poggers in the layer. Hunter stuff, melee specialization, Raptor Strike cooldown reduced by 3 seconds, and now instant Mongoose cooldown has been removed, and Raptor Strike is a 30% chance on each attack not to trigger cooldown. I mean, I don't like Melee Hunter, kind of lame. Don't really care about Melee Hunter. Trap Launcher, I'm a real big fan of the classic Hunter, of actually having to feign death trap and get the traps. I think it's all not necessarily something hard to do, but it's just kind of iconic. Trap Launcher is really good, and you can fire separate traps, which is really good, fire and frost. But I don't know. We'll see how I mean, it'll probably be really fun. It'll probably be really fun. Rallying Cry for Warriors, motherfucking ass. That's good. Blood Surge, Heroic Strike, Bloodthirst, and Whirlwind have a 30% chance to make your next slam within 15 seconds instant and cause no rage. I think that's pretty cool because I don't think you use slam as warrior at all. Ever almost in classics. So I mean that sounds kind of cool. Maybe. Do you use slam? I don't know if you use slam, but like I feel like I did not have that on my bars on my warrior. Shuriken Toss throws a shuriken at your enemy, dealing damage equal to 25% of your attack power. It also strikes up to 4 enemies nearby. AoE for rogues. I thought rogues were gonna get some fried shit. I thought rogues and locks were gonna get some insanely fried shit. But this is good for raid. I mean, that's fine. I'm happy with that. It doesn't seem like anything OP or anything like that. Garbage. Hey, thank God, dude. Rogues don't need more shit. All right, let's be honest. Attacks made while stealth after 6 seconds of breaking stealth may cause an additional 10% damage. This is good. Boring, but good. Shadow Priest got Mind Spike, which is pretty cool. Blast target for blah, blah, blah damage. Shadow Frost damage. Increase the critical chance of your next Mind Blast by 30%, stacking up to 3 times. That's pretty cool. That's a cool, iconic Shadow Priest ability. That's a cool ability. Pain Sup, iconic, cool ability. And this is a Warlock. Refreshing Corruption, Immolate, Curse of Agony, and Siphon Life. When it has less than 6 seconds of duration remaining, will cause you to deal instant damage to the target equal to 1 period of that spell's periodic damage. So basically, it just means you could refresh your stuff without losing any DPS. Refresh it early. When it's under. These are some runes shapes. I don't think these are all the runes. I think the rest of them are to be discovered. I think they're just. I think. I mean, I think. I don't know. And then Dance of the Wicked. You and your pet gain dodge chance equivalent to your spell crit chance each time you deal a critical strike to an enemy. You also both regain 2% mana. Now, I'm a lock hater, but this looks trash. I feel, and I don't want to give suggestions or something, but all I think about when I think of locks is snuts and duel tournaments. Okay, and that's great. It's great for duel tournaments, but I feel like it should have 2% of your maximum mana and health, maybe. But I don't want that. But like I feel like that would be a lock thing that it could do. But I'm surprised it's only mana. God bless. Locks don't need any more help. But it seems kind of crappy. Like, you literally have life tap. I mean, and I guess this will prevent you from having to use life tap. Maybe. Missile Barrage. Now, Zico is going to love this one, dude. Gives Arcane Blast a 40% chance, and your Fireball and Frostbolt spells a 20% chance to reduce the channel duration of your next Arcane Missiles by 50%, reduce the mana cost by 100%, and missiles will fire every 0.5 seconds. That is some retail... That is going to be some crazy. I feel like that's going to be something crazy, to be honest. Chronomatic Preserver fuses arcane, fire, and frost magic to freeze wow, energy into storage safe for later use. You can use this power 15 seconds. It must expire when at least it does. So heals, big heals. I can't read. I can't read. Chronomatic Preserver, whatever the fuck else. I can't read. All right, Shamans. We got Maelstrom weapons, which is actually really cool. When you deal damage to the melee attack, you have a chance to reduce the cast time of Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Lesser Healing Wave, Chain Heal, Lava Burst by 20%, second up to 5 times. So it's kind of like Predatory Swiftness for Ferals, but for enhanced, which is pretty cool. I'm sure Ferals are going to probably get something like that as well for instant heals or something like that. I think Ferals will get something like that. And then Spirit of the Alpha, infuse the target with the Spirit of the Alpha, increases the threat generation by the target by 45% for up to 30 minutes, limit one target. We talked about this a little bit. I feel like that's kind of weird. I feel like threat should be a thing, and I feel like this probably won't make threat really a thing. But maybe. But it feels like this is not needed. Maybe it is. I don't know. It feels like it's not really, maybe like 20% instead of 40. 45 just seems like it's gonna just make it not like you're never gonna lose aggro no matter what. I think that's a part of the game is, sometimes watching your threat. It's perma uptime. I feel like it should be maybe 20%. I feel like 45 is gonna make it way too trivial. Two-hand mastery. Each time you strike an enemy with a two-handed weapon, gain 30% attack speed with two-handed weapons for 30 seconds. I mean, that for 10 seconds. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So those are the talents. Those are pretty cool. The rest of the update is there's a Blood Moon event in STV every 3 hours. It's a free-for-all, which is actually really cool. It goes for 30 minutes. It means you could kill Alliance and Horde, which is really cool, and you can get some cool, these are some examples of some cool stuff you can get. They got some new mounts from the event as well, which are the same mounts but recolored. But honestly, they look pretty cool. I fuck with the mounts. Other than that, there's profession stuff, new potions, and honestly, everything and new items. Obviously, new bosses in Nomergan. Honestly, everything looks pretty good. I would say everything looks pretty good. Oh yeah, GDKPs are now banned from SOD, which IMO is really good, because I feel like GDKPs have just been a cesspool of a bunch of gold buyers and secondhand gold buyers. I feel like it's good. I think they're gonna find different ways to make their gold. They're gonna sell ticket runs or whatever, or sell specific loot items, and I'm sure there'll be some like loophole kind of shit going on. But I believe that GDKPs have been bad for the game since they came out. Because it's just not a genuine experience of World of Warcraft. It's a pay-to-win experience, and I think I don't think that's cool. I think when you win a piece of loot, when 10, right now we're at raids of 10, when you win a piece of loot, it's poggers. When you're just buying your gear, with the gold you bought, I mean, it's not really that poggers in the layer or gold you got from secondhand people who bought gold. Is not very poggers in the layer. The 5% of the community in GDKPs who actually farm their gold, bless their little hearts. But GDKPs are not good for the game, and we shouldn't be promoting gold buying, because that's exactly what it does, and that promotes bots, and that promotes the end of World of Warcraft. As we've seen in the past 10 years, there's bots everywhere, and nothing matters. But those are the changes for SOD Phase 2. Good changes. I think everything is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with pretty much everything. That was good.